Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach, and today we're in a 2007 Pontiac G6, which is GM's definition of average. Up front it has a 2.4 liter inline 4, puts out about 169 horsepower. We have a 4-speed automatic transmission. It has about the average amount of seats and doors, and gets very average gas mileage. And you know what? That's okay, because automakers these days are trying to make cars so outrageous and so different just to stand out from the crowd. GM, when they made the G6, they knew what they were making. This is an average car. This is not the car for car enthusiasts. This is not a car for someone that wants to go fast. This is a car for people that just want to get from point A to point B, maybe hold some people if you have some friends. If you don't have friends, you can put some groceries back there, I don't know. So how does a G6 drive? Well, if you've ever driven a car, it drives kind of like that. I mean, the steering is right on, no fault. This particular car, which is my father's, has 114,000 miles on it. We've never had an issue with it. It drives pretty much like every other car. It's not quick. $40, $50. Well, I can't get up to 60 because there's a car in front of me, but even so, it's pretty slow and sad. So a little bit about the G6. The G6 actually stands for the 6th generation of Grand Prix. If you guys know about the Grand Prix cars that Pontiac produced, they were alright, but they were sporty. They were mostly 2 doors. And this G6, it did come in 2-door variants. I'm gonna go. It did come in 2-door variants, but for mainly it was a 4-door slow car. It was pretty slow, to be honest. And so the Grand Prix title didn't really fit. And I read somewhere that they were trying to compete with BMW with like naming of cars. I don't know where that came from. That's just baloney to me. But they were trying to make it seem kind of like a new idea, but it was really just a 6th generation Grand Prix. No, the G6 will not be in any history books. No one will be jealous of you for owning a G6. But that's okay. Like I said before, it's an average car. Like, it's simple. And I think that's why we've had so much luck with it. I took it down to the University of Kentucky. I drove 13 hours within 36 hours. That was a stupid idea, by the way. My friend and I drove down to Kentucky we ended up staying in Kentucky for like 20 hours. And we drove 6 hours there, 7 hours back because of the traffic. There's a video, and I'll link it here, of that trip. That was kind of stupid. But nevertheless, it's like the suburban dad of cars, right? The suburban dad, he's bland. He's always there. He's cooking burgers, right? He's always there for you. You don't really know, like, a whole lot about him. He's not that interesting. He always wears, his collared shirts and has his slick back gray hair. But you know what? He's reliable. You can go to him. He always has his block parties. You know that. And so I think that is like the human definition of this car, is the suburban dad. Very bland. You know him. Everyone knows him. But he's not outrageous. He's not trying to be out there. And that's exactly what GM was trying to do with this car. My Instagram for almost daily car posts, photography, that's at shooting_cars. If you guys want to see my personal channel where I post videos about my personal life that have nothing to do with cars, I'll link that. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding the Pontiac G6 or anything else, you can always shoot me an email, shootingcarsphotography@gmail.com. That'll be up on the screen. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and tune in for more. Later. I think I forgot to mention the suburban dad that also has like a deep, dark history of being sad. puts on his face for the neighborhood block parties, just to not freak out the kids. Ooh, M3.